Are you happy?
Oh, I'm over the moon.
Good, so it went really well, no complications, everything was okay?
No complications, like 3 weeks ago now.
3 weeks.
Right.
No pain whatsoever.
Fantastic.
I just felt like I'd done a really good gym workout, so a little bit sore.
Really?
Like I'd done 50 press-ups,
Right,
but I actually
okay.
hadn't.
And you feel more confident now, Adele?
Oh, a lot confident.
Good.
Yeah.
Because that was what you wanted, wasn't it?
Yeah. When I went home to Ollie, I was like, look!
What does he think?
He was like, oh, he's over the moon.
He's like, happy
Whereas
days.
before I was a bit kind of, you know, more covered up and things like that. But yeah, really, really happy.
Oh, you look really well.
Thank
you. You look you've got your sparkle back, which is fantastic.
Thank
Now,
you.
it's very important, obviously, that you have somebody that you can talk to. And of course, the two of you went through it very closely, didn't you? Because I guess part of your job is kind of just managing people's expectations.
It is, and I think it's making sure people understand what they're going in for and what they're having and what they can expect. Because, you know, as we said before, it may be something you want, but it may not be feasible for you.
Exactly.
So it's making sure people understand.
Yeah.
And for you, you just thought you wanted a change, didn't you?
Yeah, I'd seen Leslie's show, and when I went to see Lesley, I liked her because she was so honest.
Yeah.
So I thought, I just kind of need to change my implants. So she was like, no, uplift.
And
I was like, oh, OK, I wasn't expecting that. But I liked the fact that she was so honest and, you know, how much we kind of went into it and spoke about it. And
because that's really important. I mean, this is a big deal. You know, it's your body.
It's a huge deal.
And you have to, and it's all about feeling better
and it's
about
an
yourself.
upkeep, yeah. Whereas, like I said, 13 years ago, you know, I went in to initially rectify one was bigger than the other.
Yeah.
But then it was a very exaggerated look, so it was like, no, I want them ones that are just like,
oh, they
you
were
know.
crazy, like two
Whereas,
footballs, I know.
you know, I want them now.
Two melons, they look
yeah,
like.
Exactly.
And that was then and this is now, and you've changed.
Exactly.
You're a
and
mum
I'm a
now.
mum, exactly.
Of course,
so.
of course, of course. And it's about, you've got to go somewhere too, because I think a lot of people sometimes, maybe understandably, go for the cheap option.
Oh, God,
but
you can't
got to, I mean,
at
this
all.
is so important.
Yeah.
You know,
It's surgery.
It is, and you have to trust your surgeon.
Yeah, and you have to really research it and understand what you're doing and be able to speak to the person as well.
Yeah.
So you need to be able to have a good rapport with your surgeon,
Yeah.
as I think you did, didn't you?
Oh, totally.
You could ask him anything.
Yeah.
You've got to trust
And even in the
Yeah.
follow-ups, you know, it was very much like, here's my number, any problems, please call, like all of them, you know, Paula, your assistant, you know, literally everyone was like, doesn't matter, just call us. I mean, I didn't, but, you know,
But
it
knowing
was
that
there.
you could,
exactly.
knowing that you could and knowing that you've got that backup,
Yeah,
that's
of course.
really, really important, isn't it? Because far too many people are doing it on the cheap, or they might be going abroad and they think they're doing a good thing, and then I guess they come to you to get sorted out.
Well, they do. And the trouble is you're having a general anaesthetic as well, so you've got a lot of things you've got to think about.
Of course.
And you've really got to take it, you've got to think about it really seriously. Unfortunately, a lot of the girls are very young, and so they're looking for price and they're looking for this quite exaggerated look. And we, in all honesty, turn away more than we do.
Do you? That's good to know, actually.
And it's important that you really know what you're doing. You know that you've got upkeep. You're going to have to change them every 10 to 15 years.
Sure.
It's a lot of money.
It is, and you know, it's a massive commitment, but it
Scarring
has
is
worked so well for you. Scarring is fine. It's all
amazing.
Yeah.
Like, literally, Dr Cumbo is amazing,
It's
isn't he?
amazing with scarring, because otherwise scarring can be a terrible problem.
Of course, of course. I'm really glad it worked out for you. You look fantastic.
Thank you. And I hope people have kind of, we've not put them off their breakfast.
No, not at all. We'll put all the details on the website, of course. Adele, thank you so much. Thank you both very much indeed. If you'd like to see even more great guests, then click here. There are plenty more fantastic interviews to come, so make sure that you subscribe.